Hello, Ron here today with the Hubsan Zino 2. We got a update for the controller the other day, and I haven't got around to doing it, but we're going to do it right here on camera. So here we got the Hubsan Zino 2 here. So we're going to take the our protective gimbal cover off there, and we're going to fire the battery up, the drone up here. There's how you fire it up. You see the lights come on. You see the gimbal going through its test there. And then we're going to fire the controller up here. And there, it's booting up now. And we're going to be doing the update today with the iPhone 11 Pro. Running the iOS operating system, the current version, which 13 something or another. We're going to get 13.4 this week, which is going to add some new features to it, but that's another story here. Okay, so we got the drone booted up, and as you can see, the remote controller is now booted up also. So we're going to open up the Hubsan app here. Alrighty, it's the Hubsan X2 app. It's got its own special app. The Zino 1 and 2 use the general Hubsan app, but this has its own app. Okay, we're going to enter device. We're going to actually put it in our controller here. Alright, we're going to enter main interface, trust this computer, trust, and it's going to ask you to type your code in. Okay, and then right away it pops up before I do anything. Firmware upgrade. New aircraft firmware can be used. Please update. And if you can hit other areas of the screen here to try to get around that, continue to fly, but that will not go away. You will not be able to fly the drone and use the app until you do the upgrade procedure. So there it is. It shows you what we're doing here. Version 1.2.0 is 28 megabyte file, and what's updated optimizes the display of the smart battery. Related information, note if the upgrade fails, please restart the aircraft. Okay, so you want to hit this button over here. It says download firmware files. So we're hitting that, and it's going to give you a countdown to where it downloads all the files. I'm at home now, so it'll download off my home Wi-Fi network and not the phone's 4G service. So that'll help speed the process along a little bit. All right, and as we wait, there's other, Hubsan news, out there. More people are, have kind of receiving their orders this week, and and as already the early people have received the orders, like Chad B and a couple other guys. They've had a problem with a ribbon cable that connects the camera and slash gimbal, to the onboard processors of the drone. So a lot of these guys are still waiting to receive that cable so they can fix their cameras and gimbals on theirs. Okay, so now we've hit the we've completed. Now we can hit the upgrade. So we're going to hit the upgrade button there now, and it says upgrading FC begin 1 right there. Hope you can see all this. I didn't do a screen recording. But and then you see kind of the countdown kind of wipe there. It's going to wipe around to step 2, and so you can give a percent down below there, like it's 30-some% done now. So this is a really after the Zino 1, which you had to connect to a Windows-based computer and really do some kind of like almost 1990s type of things to get the upgrades done. This is definitely a 2020 upgrading system here on the phone with a real nice interface So kudos to Hubsan for stepping us up from Windows 1999 style upgrades to a more system. So you just heard the drone there react. It's probably upgrading itself. Then now we're on step 3. Actually the upgrade is complete. Please manually restart the aircraft. Okay, so let's manually restart the aircraft. So we're going to turn it over again, and we're going to go down to the little button here in the battery. We're going to hit it once and then hit it another time. And you see all the lights went off. It's turned off. We'll put it back down again. It's not asking to restart the transmitter. So since it was an upgrade for the transmitter, you'd think that they'd want the transmitter turned off, but can't hurt, right? Let's turn the transmitter off. All right, so we turn the transmitter off, and we'll back up the app to this main thing here, which of course is a stagnant picture since everything's turned off except the app. Okay, so let's go back to the same process. Let's turn our drone on. All right, the drone's booting up. Now let's boot the app up. The controller up, sorry. The app, let's get out of the app here. Let's get back to this screen here. Okay, let's boot the controller up. I noticed the last time I flew that I'm not having problems right now, but I kept getting a voice talks to you, like a Chinese lady talks to you, and it kept telling me my USB cable wasn't connected, even though it was solidly connected. But I kept getting a lot of USB not connected properly warnings. So here we're back to the trust thing again. You have to do this every time. All right. So now we're going to enter device, enter main interface, and okay, now we're back to a live feed there from the drone, and no firmware upgrade. New firmware upgrade, can please upgrade. Okay, now we're doing version 1.1.2 for the transmitter. Optimize remote control connection stability. Now let's do what it says, because you had no other choice. Well, that sure went quick. Alright, so again, we're getting the countdown again here. Okay, so upgrading RW this time. This is restart here at the bottom. Again, this is version 1.1.2. It's a 6.4 megabit file here. And I was just complaining about the voice telling me that USB wasn't properly connected. And one of the update things here is it optimizes remote control connection stability. So they will listen to me as I was speaking here and did a push the upgrade out. So yeah, this is getting interesting here. Hubsan was very aggressive with firmware upgrades on the Zino 1. So it looks like they're just as consistent on the Zino 2 here, which is a good thing. I was, forget who I was reading. Somebody made a comment in one of my videos today that it's a shame they didn't add like a second wheel over here instead of this function button to control the exposure, which DJI drones have, and even the FIMI, I don't mean to say it the bad way, but the FIMI X8 drone also has that exposure wheel. Well, it's a shame Hubsan didn't put one in for us. And a lot of people ask me, well, what's better, the Mavic, the Mavic Mini or the the Hubsan Zino 2. And it's a hard question to ask, but I noticed something the Mavic Mini has. Of course, all DJI Jones do. They have that where you can touch the screen and focus the picture where you can on here. So it asked me to trust the computer again, like it's probably rebooted the controller here again, and I have to kind of connect. All right. So it says it's finished here. Upgrade is complete. Please manually restart the transmitter. So let's do what it says. Off. And then we'll leave the screen on this time instead of going back a screen. Okay, you heard that clunk. That means it recognized that it's connected to the phone, which is good. And the controller still booted. The controller takes a few, like a minute or so to boot up here, which I guess that's good. That means it's a smart lot going on in there, has a good processor. Okay, so now it's back up. Now we're at the trusting again. Of course, if you had an Android-based phone, it may say something different. Okay, upgrade is complete. We've already done this, so we'll back up the screen. Okay, so here we are. Now it says that USB cable is not connected, but it was. It just was kind of on delay there because, as you can see here, I'll turn the control wheel of the gimbal, and you can see it's moving. So we have an active thing, active drone here, and we're all updated. So I guess we're ready for a little test flight today. And I better get out there and test fly today because I'm in New Jersey here. I think the governor's gonna. We're kind of closed down now, but he's really going to close it down tomorrow. They may not even want people out flying at the beach or whatever tomorrow because my local park has been closed because of the coronavirus. So, if they close the beach, we're going to run out of spots to fly. So, anyway, thanks for hanging in there for this big Hubsan 2 Zino update video. More Hubsan 2 update to come on this channel. Well, hopefully, if I'm still allowed to go outside and fly during the coronavirus. I'm flying in small groups, smallest group as it can, one-person groups. So I am flying safe, or virus safe, but I will follow whatever orders the governor says. So again, stay tuned for more Hubsan 2 content. It's been a fun drone to play with around so far. I know a lot of people just got it last week, so you can see a ton more videos than you did beforehand. So it's getting tested, more now than it ever was, and we're gonna, we're all going this adventure, this Hubsan 2 drone adventure together. All right, see you out the field.